Even without a U.S.-China trade war, merchandise exports are down for the fifth straight month. The trade deficit is at its widest level so far this year for the Philippines. How are things looking for our economy? To answer that question, we have Leo Uy from Business World Research. Leo, May data was just released this morning. Could you give us some insights into what those data say?
Well, we're seeing similar developments in previous years, where exports tend to move in opposite directions with imports. So in May, it's no different. In May, May imports grew 11.4%, albeit slower than 23.1% in April and 20.2% in May 2017. Now, we could see in the data that it is broad-based, meaning the major groups, which comprises of capital goods, raw materials, and mineral products, showing robust growth rates. Now, in the export performance, we could see the data showing 3.8% contraction in May. So similar with imports, it is a broad-based decline wherein manufactured goods, raw materials, and mineral products are showing signs of decline. Now, if there's any silver lining to this data, it is that electronic products, which is the Philippines' top export for 2018, continues to show growth at some 2.3%. Now, although it is small, it is still an improvement as compared to other components which have shown large declines.
Okay, you've spoken to some analysts. Where do they see the numbers headed in the coming months?
Well, from what we've discovered, exports have been down for 5 straight months. So the analysts are expecting some sort of recovery in the next few months. However, this does not translate to narrowing trade deficits, as we will see that they're still expecting imports to continue to grow, given an increasing demand for factories when it comes to imported raw materials. And also you have the infrastructure projects that are coming our way. So there's also going to be an increased demand for capital goods. At the same time, the import growth is also going to be consumption-led, with consumer goods continuing to grow for the rest of the year.
Yes, speaking of imports, the 10% target for imports seem to be within reach still this year. What do analysts say about the possibility of meeting the 9% target for exports?
Well, first off, the 10% target for imports is not a problem. It's within reach. Actually, we're up about 10.5, if I'm not mistaken. As for exports, it's going to be a bit challenging for the Philippines to be able to achieve the 9% growth. Because if you look at the data now, we're down 5% so far. It's going to take a bit of a miracle to actually reach 9%. Now, the more feasible expectations when it comes to export growth is that it would at least reach positive territory by the end of this year.
Okay, Leo Uy of Business World Research joining us from Quezon City.